Hey everyone, this is CVGS, it's Brendan here. Today I'm bringing to you the third Tensei era set, BS54 World Break or World Break is the third. This is the third main set booster for the Tensei era. This set was made to showcase some of the new mechanics like Grandstone Nexus, and also to bring back an old friend from God King era, the Imagine Braves. So what are Grandstone Nexuses so far? Well, as much as we know, it's like another set of Grandwalkers that have different types of different wording for core charge in this sense release, and it also it has the new text that it can't be affected by effects that don't state Grandstone Nexus. So more about this box. First we have Vault together with the new Shin and Majin or True Flame Demon God. Vault is Garrett's rival in the new anime Kakume no Gareto or Garrett's Revolution. On the side here, we have the new campaign pack, which contains 3 full art checklist cards, not like our usual dim sum packets. So with this set, we have 16 packs per box, and each pack containing 9 cards, and the rarities are as follows. We first have 45 commons, we have 15 rares, 12 master rares, 3 campaign X rares, 9 X rares, 3 double X rares, 12 Tensei rares, and 4 Tensei X rares. And the checklist cards in the campaign above. So now we look at the back. We have our 3 past Grandwalkers from the Olymp era. So we have Past Hera, Past Ares, and Past Demeter. Very, very nice looking box. Yeah, so let's open this. Okay, so as I mentioned before, we have our one campaign pack per box. Inside this pack, there are 3 different Tensei checklist cards inside. Those are the full art checklist cards that is the first time we've seen, unlike the usual dim sum checklist cards that we had before. So putting that aside, now we shall look at the packaging of the pack itself. So again, we have Vault and True Flame Demon God, the front, and on the back is mostly the contents and such. So let's open this box, shall we? Let's go! Beyond World! And we're back! So before we move on to talk about the shine cards in the set, I would like to show you all the glorified dim sum checklist cards that are inside that black color campaign pack. So as an example here, we have the green and white Megastone for this set. Very, very nice. It's your TX dim sum card. So unlike your usual white color backing that was on the back of every pack, now you have your glorified dim sum cards that you can put inside your deck, and it wouldn't look as boring as what it was before, being all the white cards that you had to scan which one you pick. Rather, you just recognize the picture as one wonderful thing. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the extra and higher shiny foils. And for more information about their translations and the rest of this set as well, and other sets previous to this set, please do check out our cards, link in the description below. So the first one that I'm going to start with is the very hyped card for this set, our Shin and Majin or True and Majin. So let's talk about himself, shall we? So now with Shin and Majin, he has the Origin family added to his family type now, which is wonderful. Means that all your red god seekers can take him in now. And every Imagine Brave, so this type of Brave, which is different from normal Braves because in its spirit form, it cannot be exhausted, and and it cannot attack and block. So in this case, it's really like it's kind of like a sitting duck unless it's attached to something. So on both ends, Brave condition left and right, cost 4 and higher. So it can be anything that's cost 4 and higher. On left and right, on the deck, discard an opposing burst, or destroy 2 opposing spirit ultimates. Yeah, 2 opposing spirit ultimates. 2 spirits that are 10k and below, or 2 ultimates that are 20k and below. The spirits and ultimates that are destroyed by this effect cannot activate. And double drive. Oh, that's a very long time I heard this. So double drive, when this brave is brave to either the Origin family or the God King family on both sides. If your count is 3 or higher, you can send 1 life to the reserve. Wow, me and Leon have been waiting for this for ages because we were wanting a reprint for this for a very long time, and they adjusted it into the new meta scene, giving it the Origin family and the Origin family double drive, and wow, how nostalgic is it to see a double drive card again. If they do this for the Win Demon God, I might be a bit scared, but I'm very satisfied with Lee, Cho and Majin. Shin and Majin, my bad. Okay, so moving on to our first Tensei Extra Magic card. So this is the Glorious Rain. Can't remember the name for this card. Okay, but the case in point is it's a Crossbone Magic yellow color. It has the passive text that this card has the Origin family, and its reduction symbols are treated as 6 color. Basically, it can be red, purple, green, white, yellow, or blue. So it's a rainbow card that can it's quote unquote a rainbow card that you can put in most decks, but it only can be searched by your yellow Origin star. However, the wonderful thing about the Tensei card, we will move on to that later. So the flash effect is during this turn, an opposing Spirit Ultimate gets BP minus 7k and destroy a BP 0 Spirit. So and its Tensei condition. So Tensei 5 count and go. The condition is when this magic effect destroys an opposing Spirit Ultimate, you can flip this card to its grave side and either attach it to a spirit or put 1 call from your reserve to this brave in spirit form. So the wonderful thing about this Tensei magic is that it's the first of its kind. So there are many things you can do with this, and also I will share more on the flip side. So having a Tensei magic that pops out of your hand for free, not really for free, but like easily, it's pretty interesting. So now we're going to move on to the flip side. Dong! This is the Glory Spear. I don't even remember it's a Glory Spear. Okay, so what it does is when with every other Tensei card, when it flips, you add 1 count from your void to your count area, which is above your deck, as per usual. And so, level 1, when this Brave Tenseis, during this turn, the attacks of opposing Spirit and Ultimates can only reduce your life by 1. So in a sense, this feels like a pseudo Diamond Maul, kinda, but I'll explain more later. So the Brave condition is cost 5 or higher, any cost 5 or higher, and it has a during Brave effect. This Spirit is treated as a level higher, and if you have 3 count or higher, you give this Spirit an extra God symbol. Wow, having a double symbol Brave. Are we going back to the colored margin days? Venom flashbacks intensifies! Well, other than that, the on Tensei effect is pretty good because it's a pseudo Diamond Wall, in a sense that if you're not being bombarded by effect damage by Superstar, you should be fine in most cases, because nowadays most of the cards are not doing effect damage. I'm sorry, am I a joke to you? Back to the topic at hand. So having a double symbol Brave is really strong, which means it can turn your Spirit into a triple symbol Spirit, which is pretty good considering it chops down half the HP. And with the teaser of this card, I've seen many people told me about combos with fairies because Dahlia is needing double symbol Braves. So that is a very nice addition, and this can be slid anywhere, so it's really wonderful. Now, moving on to the next X rare of this set, we have the Infinity Mobile Vergen Zaito. It's a 5 cost purple spirit with the Origin family and Thigh Crown. So his on summon effect is when your count is 1 or higher, you can add 1 count to yourself or the opponent, and then if you have done so, you can destroy an opposing Ground Nexus. Level 2-3, when this spirit attacks, once per turn, you can remove a counter from either player. If you've done so, destroy 2 opposing Spirit Ultimates in exhausted state. Wow, for a 5 cost. This is bonkers! it's kind of unheard of that counters get randomly added or minus. Okay, except for that one time crown inside the trial deck. Regardless, being able to nuke Grandwalkers in this day and age, out of the blue, with targeted removal, is pretty strong. Kinda hurts a lot of the older decks in the sense where, well, nothing stays on the board anymore. Well, on the other hand, the level 2-3 on attack effect is pretty interesting because it lowers your count instead of the normal when you can say you increase it. So this gives you the flexibility of managing counters, which was kind of what we did with Grandwalker Call. Anyways, this is a pretty good card. Its cost 5 means a lot of stuff can bring it out. Well, more of we have a quote-unquote loop engine with said magic card. Cough. The card I picked up was big after all. Cough. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next card, the next extra of the set, which is a bird that looks like a tree, but it isn't a bird. His name is the Divine Tree Bird Botanical Phoenix. Why do you not have wings? Oh well. Anyways, it's on summon or on attack effect. You can exhaust an opposing Spirit of Nexus. Alternatively, you can summon one spirit card from the family origin tree sprite that is cost 3, 5, or 7 from your hand without paying the cost. And then it's level 2. When this spirit attacks, you can send one exhausted spirit and one exhausted nexus to the bottom of the deck, and their effects in your prop. Oh, this card reminds me a bit of Stronger Z than A. Okay. The on summon effect and on attack effect is absolutely bonkers because in that same turn, you literally generated 2 bodies. And green being green, that call boost is insane. And it's level 2 on attack. Being able to remove world nexuses and spirits with remain on field ability that are relatively troublesome nowadays is so important, considering that most of the stay on field effects give a lot of value. For example, Bonalita from the last set. Anyway, yeah, it's a cost 6, means New World can abuse it, it's pretty good. Same goes with our Infinity Machine here, which is pretty decent. And also, the fact that you can play Zeven in this same deck, although you can't spawn him out as easily. We shall move on to that on another time. Okay, the last card we're going to talk about today is our past Hera. So, again, it is the train of Olymp Grandwalkers that all have their quote-unquote revival with the addition of being a Origin Spirit / Origin Grandwalker on their other side. So with every other Olymp train, past Hera has this card is also treated as Grandwalker Hera, which means that her original God Seeker can take her. Awesome sauce. And her on summon effect, level 1, 2, 3, you can take back a purple spirit card from your trash that is cost 6 and below. And level 2 and 3, Tensei, when your count is 5 or less, when your opponent's life is decreased, or this spirit is removed from the field by your opponent, same as your other Grandwalkers. You can flip it to the other side, all the costs from this spirit moves to the reserve. So, on the A side so far it looks great. Now let's move on to the B side where Hera looks absolutely stunning, shall we? So, again she gets her additional Origin Grandwalker text. And her core charge is purple, summon purple spirits, summon and add Radiant Descent once per turn, basically. So it's on Tensei effect. It's relatively wonderful because it's just straight up picking a purple card from your trash. Purple spirit card from your trash. Considering this is a Hera card, cough Jealousic Doll wants to be loved. Anyway, now the spicy thing about this card is her Grand Scale 5, level 2 flash during your own attack step. By sending 5 core from this nexus to the void, you can negate a white magic or Excel effect that is ongoing that is not on the field. This is a pretty big changer for a lot of purple decks because other than Lucifer being a big finisher, we don't really have a way to stop getting Diamond Warp to our faces. So now with the fast Hera, it opens up that possibility. It's pretty good. Spicy. There's a lot of things that I would love to experiment with Hera when I do get her. Snicker. Anyway, so that's it for the BS54 Wild Break. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you like what you see and like what we do, slam that like button and subscribe button. And also ring a ding that bell so you can get the latest notifications of our latest videos. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also our Discord server, link in the description below, where me and the boys will be there on most nights to talk about BS, Vanguard, or any game in general really. We hope everyone is doing well during these tough times, and we hope to see you in the next video. Jane!